So it's 1 year later that I've got these deck boxes, exactly 1 year with Naruto Sage Mode, and then a year and a half with Fullmetal Alchemist. And so essentially this is the 1 year review to see if these deck boxes are still durable. Do they still look nice? Are they still functional? I'm really gonna answer those questions here with my honest review, since I've actually been using these myself personally. So I'm gonna start off with the Naruto Sage Mode because it's my favorite actually. So this is probably the most used one I had. And if you look closely, the embroidery is still there. So there's no like peeling or there's no scuff marks, nothing that really stands out to like it falling apart essentially. And as you look closely, there's a little bit of threading here, but the majority of it, you can see it's still intact, even on this side too. So it might get roughed up depending on your usage. Like if you put them in your backpack and stuff, that's just like the natural wear and tear. So as you can see, there's a little bit of like yellow scuff marks here. So I think this is the orange peeling off in a way, but I think this is just because it's just wear and tear over time. Here's the bottom too, because the bottom tends to sit on stuff essentially, and there's some scuff marks there. It's very hard to see, but over time it'll get dirty because, you know, not everything's clean. For the inside, I think over time though, there's a little bit of like, you can see I've been using my thumb here, I think, somewhere there, but the color's still vibrant enough, which is really nice. So when people see this, they still like, holy crap, that looks so awesome, dude. Especially if they're huge Naruto fans. I get a lot of compliments though. And the orange just pops out really nicely. And so this is like a double sleeve deck. And since this is technically protected, like there's nothing that damages it, which is really good. So this is the other one. And so overall, you can just see that it's pretty good. This is like 2 decks. You can see the inside. There we go. Maybe some scuffs, but yeah, it's pretty good. And then put it back as normal. And then I'll even take this one off so you can see the inside too. So, I mean, just dirty stuff. I could probably clean this better. But again, I just wanted to show you like how it is. So Naruto Sage Mode, approved. Now this one, there's some things to talk about a little bit. This is a year and a half. This is one of the first initial deck boxes too. So as you can see, the embroidery is still there. Nothing crazy, like peeling or anything. But this one, as you can see, there we go. There's a little bit of the threading coming out. Now that's something I think that's pretty straightforward. Like it's not the main threading here. It's just, I guess over time these will peel, but it's like very minor. So I would actually grab a little pair of scissors and I'm just gonna cut this and it will look like it never happened. The front side, you can see that there's some usage here, but again, nothing crazy. The embroidery symbol, there's a little nick there. I think, yep, it was just there. So I just grabbed it with my thumb or my finger and it just came off pretty easily. The artwork itself, it's still good. This is pretty much how it looked like it came, and it looks pretty fire still, especially if you're a huge Fullmetal Alchemist fan. And look at that, closer look. There you go. Let's see the actual inside as well. This one actually is not too bad and nothing super obvious, but you could just tell like my fingers have been on it, like very light stuff. And there's a little white here. Let me guess if I grab it with my, yeah, it comes off. Nothing major. A year and a half, they're still like magnetic. So that's still pretty impressive. Put it back, and then bottom kind of scuffed a little bit, but nothing major at all. I also wanted to show like putting it in a backpack so you guys can get an idea. So I try to stack them. So that's the Fullmetal one. Then here's the Naruto one. And I usually have a gap right here that I could put more stuff here. And let's say I take the player cloth here and I just shove it. Let me extend this a little more so you guys can try to get a better view. It's kind of hard because it's at my table. But yeah, you can see that this is how I would package it normal. And then boom, that's pretty much it. Like a normal book bag. This is how it looks like. Pretty straightforward. The reason I'm using this one is because I used this all of last year, especially traveling to Houston, to Rosemont, different cities, and then of course taking it to weekly locals. And also with their latest bag, the Gauntlet, is the minimalistic approach. And so I've been using this more this year. And so here's the Naruto XL. Just shove it in there and boom. And you can fit your other accessories and stuff like that. You can fit another deck box in here too, like a smaller one. But essentially, close this up and you're pretty much ready to go. Like, so that's just how I would go normally now to locals or even to recently Rosemont as well. As a bonus, I wanted to show off a normal one, a size one. So this is my solo leveling. Even my friends have seen me use this one. Real quickly, embroidery still there, really nice. Any scuff marks at the bottom? Not really, actually. This is 10 months of usage. I've also taken this to Rosemont recently. And here's like my proxies and stuff. I've been moving stuff around lately. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And then you can see the artwork close up. Nothing like obvious that would see damage or wear and tear. The threading is fine. The box is still magnetic just fine. This is what it looks like inside. This one's pretty clean, actually. I did a good job with this one. And then boom. And then I covered these in a more recent video, the brand new ones, so they still look amazing, gorgeous. So overall, as an honest review, I'm really impressed, not just because I'm sponsored by them too, but also just realistically, these held up pretty nicely. Yeah, especially these old ones that I just covered. The reality is too, like if you got like an Ultra Pro deck box or like some generic deck boxes, they also go through wear and tear, and this one you can see. This one's actually pretty nice. I've done a good job taking care of it too. But over time, like these, they're just deck boxes, right? If you do have any other questions, feel free to mention in the comments too. If you're a person that owns a deck box from Dueling Guard, feel free to mention your experience too, which deck box that you get from which anime too. There's tons of them. And if you're interested in buying one too, you can use the affiliate link with the code as well to get you a 5% discount on your next purchase too. And let me know if this was helpful as a 1 year later review. I think I'll be doing these as well with the different deck boxes, but I think you guys get the point. Again, check out the video that I just put up for the more recent unboxing of this guy. And you can even check out my prior videos too if you want to see when I did those back a year ago as well. Thanks again. Till next time.